Itamixkanatani. It is April 22nd, 2014 by the mainstream calendar, and we are past the full moon of Sa'aki-sum, the duck moon, in the Blackfoot calendar. And when that full moon comes about, this is when it's time to begin the natural harvest of the new summer season. Although this is still a winter moon, this is when the food starts to become available. First with the eggs, the waterfowl eggs, which is what's behind the celebration of Easter, traditionally before Christianity corrupted it. So this year I'm very excited about conducting a natural harvest. It's something that I've been building up to maybe over the last decade or so, learning all of the different plant foods and animal foods that I can that are available in my area, which is Blackfoot territory. What literally what feeds us or what nurtures us. And so this year I began as we should with the egg gathering. Went out and got some Canada Goose eggs, not too many, just enough to feed at the ceremony of Ksiskstakimopistan, the beaver bundle, which is the opening ceremony, the Blackfoot ceremony of the season as well. This is the celebration here for what is basically the end of the winter starvation. After the eggs, or during the eggs, is still egg season right now. Of course, we're only maybe 8 or 9 days past the full moon. So there's egg season's going to be going on for a while yet. Meanwhile, the plants are becoming available too. And so my first harvest of the season started with dandelion yesterday, the new dandelion greens. And this will continue. I'm going to get as much dandelion greens as I can. This morning I also started with curly dock leaves, another nice green, and I'm going to continue with that. My goal this year is to harvest as much of everything that I can in this season, and once the young dandelion leaves are done, like once we start seeing flowering and stuff, which won't be very long, then I'll kind of measure out what I've been able to gather and divide it up. Try to figure out how much I can eat per day throughout the year. I want to try to get some of all of these foods into my diet daily for the full year this year. It might not be enough for me to totally subsist off, but I want to have it be a significant part of my diet, and so I'm going to be gathering, harvesting every day that I can, a little bit, so that I have enough to go around. So this is my project for this year, to see what I can do in terms of a natural harvest. I'm going to follow the manner of our ancestors going way back when we didn't have freezers and that kind of thing. The easiest method for preservation, the most surefire method, is sun-dried. And so this is what I'm going to go for. I'm going to sun-dry as much as I can. There are some things that you can't sun-dry, like bullberries, for instance, or currants. They're very hard to sun-dry. So for those, I'll freeze them or something like that. But it would take a lot of freezers to store enough food for a whole year. So the best method is eat as much fresh during the time of the harvest itself, and then preserve by foremost method, sun dry. Second method, maybe canning, and only as a last resort, freezing. So this is what I'm going to do. See what I can get together, and this will be the project. We can consider this day one.